The amount of rain we received last night into this morning was small. In fact, it was so insignificant, all it really accomplished was probably getting your car dirty. Far from what's needed to counter the dry conditions after more than a month with no rain. And part of the reason the Colorado Springs Fire Department is concerned about the number of times they've responded to illegal burns recently. News 5's Bill Folsom looks at the consequences.
There's been a series of illegal fires in Colorado Springs, intentionally set by people burning things like yard waste and debris. The fire department will call you out. You can be cited, and in this fire-sensitive city, you'll likely hear from neighbors. A northwest Colorado Springs homeowner using a torch to burn low-lying vegetation resulted in many calls to the fire department and this neighbor stopping.
I was blown away that this guy was doing this. I was blown away.
Told it was none of her business, Leanne Wolf quickly offered a history lesson and her personal experience of her family property and business, the Flying W Ranch being wiped out by a wildfire.
And I said, no, it is my part of my business because you see it's windy today, it's very dry out there, and I own a ranch that has already burned down due to the fire.
We live in a community of, we like to say, 500,000 smoke detectors.
Wolf was joined by a list of other neighbors who reported this fire. This community is very sensitive to smoke and fires in the aftermath of the devastating Waldo Canyon and Black Forest fires.
Regardless of its negligence or intentional act, anyone who causes a fire that could get out of control or be a hostile fire or put neighboring people or property in harm's way are subject to arson charges.
Outdoor burning of debris and yard waste is always prohibited in Colorado Springs.
We live in a very dry climate and we're always at risk of wildfire in our community. And so while that may be the norm in other parts of the country where they have higher relative humidity values, higher fuel moistures, and you can get away with that there, it's just not that case in Colorado Springs.
The fire department wants to increase public safety by making everyone more aware of the burning laws and the current fire risk. In Colorado Springs, Bill Folsom, News 5.